welcome to our daily newspaper recap on SPB TV. It's the 9th day of February 2022. I am Ekweji God's Promise, and here with me is
Edward Favor.
welcome. So going to the first headline on the Pointers newspaper, why Delta is engaging 1,500 teachers by Anyago. So why do we have 1,500 teachers being engaged?
Well, I feel like it's another opportunity to create job awareness, to create opportunities for people,
Okay.
and also to better education in our society.
All right.
For instance, the Commissioner of Information, Mr. Charles Ehedu,
Yeah.
he made it very clear that this is not something that has to do with politics.
Yeah.
There is nothing like being biased in it. It's just very plain in the sense that it's only the people that pass the computer-based test
Yeah.
that are qualified. So this is a very good achievement in the society. We applaud him for that.
I also like the fact that it's very structured. I mean, it's transparent and not just anybody can come in there.
Yeah.
All
like
right.
that too.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you too. Now the Vanguard newspaper, first headline: car engine damages as federal government marketers recall bad fuel. Wow. God's Promise, what do you have to say on this?
Lagos and Abuja yesterday experienced something not unprecedented, actually. A lot of road users, car users especially, complain that they are having issues with their engine as a result of bad fuel. Lagos especially also experienced a lot of traffic jam resulting from the long queue of those who want to actually get fuel. The majority of them complain that they don't really have bad engines, but what they're actually experiencing is hoarding of fuel by these fuel stations, and that is quite sad. Also, speaking with some notable personnel meant that, for example, the managing director of ABC Motors, he commented that a liter of diesel is 400 naira, and that's quite on the high side and affecting business. So let the government really look into this issue.
Right. I agree with you. They should look into the issue.
Yes, thank you very much for that. All right, now on insecurity, federal government recruits 40,000 police officers in 4 years. Is this necessary?
Very necessary in order to ensure service delivery.
Okay.
So this, considering the fact that we are facing challenge of insecurity in the society,
Yeah.
I feel that this is very necessary, even more for the federal government to recruit 40,000 police officers in just 4 years. That's very good. That it shows that they have our interest at heart.
Yeah,
They want us
security-wise.
to be safe, security-wise. So this will help to reduce the crime rates and also enhance peace and security in the society.
Thank
This
you
is a
very
very
much.
good one from the federal government.
So there can be no too much security agents in our system because we know that the level of insecurity is becoming an everyday threat. So we applaud the federal government for that very great move.
Thank you, God's Promise. Now, the second headline: why federal government trial on high-profile cases fail? CGN replies Malami. What do you have to say on this?
Well, the Chief Justice of Nigeria tackled the Attorney General of the Federation, which is Abubakar Malami, for saying that judiciary is responsible for the delay in the delivery of justice, the execution of trials, and also on corruption matters. This was quite a verbal fight from the Chief Justice of Nigeria and also the Attorney General of the Federation. So the CJN also accused the federal government for a lack of proper investigating strategies. According to him, the federal government don't have facts before cases are brought to the courts. This is now quite a fight between the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the government itself. So
I really hope they resolve this.
yes, that is our hope.
Thank you very
That
much.
is our hope. So on the Pointers newspaper, 2022 UTME, JAM shifts registration to February 19. So Ms. Favor, what actually necessitated this shift?
Well, I feel it's to just create time for them to prepare themselves, maybe due to financial constraint, so that they can prepare themselves financially and otherwise. So it's a good thing. The 1 week shift is, it's a very
It's
good
necessary.
thing. Yeah, it's necessary for the
All right.
preparation.
So thank you very much. So for those who are having financial constraints, the board has actually shifted the dates for the registration. So we commend their effort for this one. So take advantage of this very unique opportunity.
Thank you very much for that. Now we want to go to Vanguard again. Kanu prosecution can't proceed without evidence showing he was legally extradited.
This one came from Mr. Ejemako, who is a special advisor to the IPOP leader, Nnamdi Kanu. He said that the court would have to prove that Kanu was legally or not legally extradited before he can proceed with any trial. According to him, Kanu was kidnapped because according to the Chief Justice of Nigeria, when he was called upon, he said that it was a collaborative effort from the Nigerian army and also security agents that led to Kanu being captured. So we want to appeal to the justice system of Nigeria to come out and clarify this issue, because no details as to how Kanu was adopted, although the federal government did not dispute the fact that Kanu was adopted and he was brought on chains from Kenya. So let there be clarification on this issue to avoid future problems.
I totally agree with you.
All right, so we're still on editorial, justice for Anifa. I think this is a past case that is now being made reference to, Ms. Favor. So
Yes.
what do we have on that?
This case, it actually happened on the 4th of December,
Okay.
2021.
Okay.
But it's still very necessary because until now, they've not served justice.
Okay.
But the good thing is that the person involved, the real culprit, he has been arrested by the police.
Okay.
I'm talking about Abdul Malik
Okay.
Tanko. It has to do with a school, another school issue again.
Yeah.
The proprietor, Abdul Malik Tanko, he actually abducted Hanifa
Okay.
Abubakar. She's just a 5-year-old girl from the school of Nobuki School, Kwanda Dakata in Nasarawa,
Okay.
in Kano State. So he carried her to his house and
Yes.
he demanded for the ransom of 6 million.
Oh.
But before they could make that ransom possible, before the parents can pay, he suspected that the girl was beginning to know him, so he poisoned her. As if that was not enough, he even carried the body with the help of some persons to go and bury in the school
dead
premises.
bodies?
Yes, they buried it in the school
So the
premises.
poison killed the girl.
She died. So they buried her in the school premises, but due to the investigation and other things, he has been arrested alongside with 2 other people, Musa, Fatima, and Hashim Ishaku.
Wow.
So this case is very interesting because it has to do with insecurity again, especially on the part of students. You can't imagine sending your child to a school and at the end of the day you start hearing
It's sad.
It's very sad.
It's very
the wife
sad.
of the president, Aisha Buhari, she even have interest in this issue, and like she wants them to be publicly executed. And the governor of Kano State too, he's not holding back. He's willing to just sign the death warrant only when they have convicted them. So they are still looking at the case and they are appealing for the parents to still have patience.
We're very sure that justice will be served.
Very
Imagine
sure.
not just kidnapping the child, a school head kidnapping the child and killing the child, bringing the child back to the school and burying the child in the school.
I
Well,
think this one, the government, the parents, individual, we all have to be very careful.
We
as
need to
where
be
we
very
send
careful.
Our children to.
We need to
should
be
be
careful.
very careful about their safety. We should not take it for granted at all.
parents, do you check the activities of your child? Do you check the school that your child is into? Do you even study the behaviors of the teachers in the school? This is why many schools are adopting this CCTV camera thing for security reasons, so that parents can actually monitor their children in their school during school time. This can actually go a long way in reducing this insecurity issues in our schools today.
Thank you very much, Gaspar. So the next one from Vanguard newspaper. Visitor visa applicant to experience longer processing time.
Yes.
UK.
Yeah, the UK visa
Yeah.
is to take 6 weeks. This is actually longer than the time it used to be. For those who are applying to either to visit UK for any reason, it's going to take 6 weeks because of the COVID-19 restriction. Although plans are in place to make sure that this 6 weeks is cut down. So we hope that it can actually be done to the favor of the majority. All right, viewers, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back shortly. We just want to go on a very short break. Hey there, have you heard of Schoology Limited? Well, I'm here to tell you about it. Schoology Limited is a real estate company and an educational-based media company that is here to serve you better in terms of property management and property supervision. We also sell lands at very affordable prices. We are also into media. I believe you want to know more about Schoology Limited. I want you to kindly visit www.schoologylimited.com.
Hello viewers, welcome back. We're still on our newspaper recap, and now we want to go to the back page of our newspaper. Starting with the Vanguard newspaper, Eguavon kicks against Amuneke. What's wrong with this? What do you have to say on this?
Eguavon has expressed dissatisfaction as Amuneke was appointed as a staff assistant. You know that the kickoff game against Ghana, again for the World Cup against Ghana is next month. According to him, that will mean getting used to a new set of people and working with them. So if it's going to be for the best, I'd suggest that they retain the former personnel on ground because he's already expressing his dissatisfaction with this move.
Okay, that's good.
All right, on the Pointers newspaper, police restores calm in Agbaro, arrests 11 suspected cultists, still on security issues.
Yes, still on security issues. They have in Agbara they have inter-cult clashes.
Okay.
These are claimed the life of 5 people.
Okay.
It's so sad to see that. So the police they have to ensure that they create a calm environment and try to remedy the situation. They arrested 11 suspects.
Okay.
And they actually recover items like guns and cartridges, yes, from them. So the police, they are really doing their work. The place is calm now, and we hope it continues like that.
So we commend their efforts, and we hope that the Agbaro community experience the peace that it deserves, especially with the efforts of the security agents.
Hello, are you a landowner and looking for a good and reliable engineer to handle your building from foundation to finish? Or have you finished that your building and looking for where to get high quality paint? Wow, I've got good news for you. Search no further. Contact us today at Chimant Engineering and Construction Service Limited and Chimantex High Quality Paint. With these on all kind of paints for exterior and interior purposes. We have test coats, seats, gloss, satin, matte, premium emulsion and emulsion paint. We are located at number 56 Ifa Inchuku Wango Drive, Infant Jesus Phase 2, Asaba Delta State. You can ring our phone numbers on 080-6699-0666.
Now from Vanguard again, Persia made a statement saying, I was never going to sign NFF contract.
That's quite funny because it's funny to see that the international prospective coach that was supposed to replace our local coach, Austin Eguavon, which I don't know, the federation puts so much hopes, and I don't know why there's so much belief that an international coach can do better. Now, could it be because we fell out of the African Cup of Nations? He's saying he was never going to sign the contract. This is a message to our sporting system in Nigeria. Let us believe in what we can do, because that statement now is like a blow to our faces. Let's support our local coaches and let's see what they can do from it. It's going to be better that way.
I agree with you.
All right. Back to the Pointers newspaper. From the stakeholders now, Nigeria will remain a multi-party state. So what do you take in this, Ms. Favor?
Well, I think it doesn't have any bad side.
Okay.
No. And Udeze also said that being a multi-party state, it's helped to strengthen the country's democracy.
Okay.
So there will always be a multi-party state, and also it doesn't have any bad side because it's not every party that is aspiring for the same post. Some are coming from the local government council and just like that. So it doesn't make them losers and it doesn't make them winners because you cannot ascertain to this particular thing, you know.
Do you think that the democratic system is really favoring Nigerians?
Well, I think so.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much for that one. All right, with this, we'll come to the end of our daily newspaper recap. As usual, I'll be leaving you with words and marbles. It says, it does not matter what you do. What matters is how you do it of your own accord, with your own vision, with your own love. Then, whatever you touch becomes gold. So don't forget this, keep this in mind. Do whatever you do with so much belief and do it consistently. Don't forget to follow us across all our social media platforms at XPBTV Africa. I remain APG God's Promise, and here is...
I just favor.
Thanks for watching.
Audio